My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to good old Curse the Dead Gods. Which of these weapon sets shall we take? Got the Hunting Axe for extra damage against uninjured enemies and weakened enemies, as well as burning enemies. Also got the Colt 45 Rainmaker and Swift Bow. Honestly, none of those look particularly impressive. Bone Shard Whip, as well as Claws of Evisceration and the Crippling Bow. The Crippling Bow already having some corruption reduction is nice, definitely. Incandescent Claw, and then also a Barbed Shield. So we do have a shield, and then we've also got the Heavy Hammer. I could easily take that last one. I easily could. However, if we upgrade this, have a 25% chance of offering rare two-hand weapons, we will see 3 new pedestals. They will re-roll for us. Ooh. Is that double cursed weapon? Heartseekers, Teeth of Death, they have greater range and pierce through enemies. They've also got a better restore for us. However, they will gain corruption for us also. Death's Rampart gives extra damage per curse. And then there's a Primal Hammer as well. Let's have a look at the others. Not necessarily settled yet. +1 base damage per point of dexterity over on the Chromatic Knives. There's also a Jaguar that benefits from strength. Sacrificial Machina, as much as I love that, it's also with a Scorpion Shield and Worn Shield by itself. I am a little concerned about the idea of taking Heartseekers and Fulmination as well as the Primal Hammer here. That concern flows out of the fact that I do believe I am quite likely to end up gaining a lot of corruption should I take this. And I would want to, right? For the sake of the damage on Fulmination. Honestly, if Fulmination had the gain 2% max health per every enemy killed, and the Heartseekers had plus 20% damage per active curse, I would be more likely to take this. But I think I'm actually going to turn it down for the basest of base. A Sacrificial Machina, as well as a Worn Shield and a Scorpion Spear. I think it's just a very, very solid start here. Ooh, baby. You know I love this path. We've got money, then double stats. As long as I keep up my greed kills, which last episode didn't necessarily handle that much. But as long as I don't emulate last episode in at least that respect, we should be going okay. There's 2 weapon upgrades at the very end, right? But I don't have a weapon that I want to upgrade yet. There is a weapon store where I would be able to find one, but I may end up playing for that with blood, which also means that I'm probably going to pay for at least one of those upgrades with blood thereafter. Take that money, thank you. Get up. One big reason to... 1 second here. Get that, and then that. Perfect. One big reason to favor the spear a lot here in the early game is going to be because I can set myself at the right distance to make sure I'm always critting with it, so that plus 20% crit damage is quite nice. No reason not to take that relic right now. Perfection. Didn't even let him get Vermin off. I'm going to be very, very slow with a lot of these early rooms. I'm kind of shell-shocked by last run. I really am. The first half of that run was a extreme test of my patience. And though we ultimately overcame that test, it still tested us. Being tested ain't always necessarily that much of an enjoyable experience. Extra damage to lightning attacks. I'll take the -4 corruption on that. Because we have no corruption attrition set up yet. I mean, it's unlikely that we would have any set up yet, but it's definitely a contributing factor to why to take the removal there. Oh, what? I've never seen my greed kills. No. I've never seen them manage to interrupt that. Never. And then they just suddenly do it. To me. Today. Ugh. It's okay. Alright, so we missed out on point of dex and we missed out on, what, that would have been like 10 we would have just lost out from the greed kills. But it's okay, we have enough money to buy outright the first stats that we should see. That's really the number we're working towards right now. And then you go down, and then you go back up. Cute. Definitely don't want to go down that way yet. That'd block us off. Maybe they'd started charging the attack before yeah, something like that, right? And it was just hidden under the other vermin. Maybe that's what had happened there. Spark Hammer for lightning attacks. I would prefer the Sacrificial Arcana. Decent amount, in fact. Ooh, not even trapped this time. All right. 50% damage taken in gold. Again, that will be more corruption removal for us. Thank you. Whoa, okay. I left myself very undefended there just because I was guaranteed to be killing the enemy, but that doesn't make it not a little bit, you know, a little bit, oh no. Whatever that is in words rather than sounds. I guess oh and no are both words, but like before that, that's not really a word. It may eventually become, but at this moment, I do not recognize that as part of common parlance. Don't need to go up in that other direction. We're going for value. We're going for speed. We're all alone, and we're farming greed. Perfection. What do you got for us, bud? Ooh, a bow. Of course not. Took me a couple seconds there to realize, wait a second. All of my damage is also where a bow is right now. Do I want a bow or do I want to do damage? Sometimes the game makes you choose. I was like 95% certain I was going to be fine there. Thankfully, I also had the stamina to try and roll out where I'm not going to be. Gosh, I really wish that I'd gotten Perception on a previous one of these. Because I want both of those stats, so I'm actually going to be paying with blood here. We're going to be doing a lot of paying with blood that I wasn't really keen to be doing. But hey, maybe this saves us the ability to buy the weapon outright. Ooh, just have to be parried. Okay, so we're probably going to lose our greed timer to that eventually. But, additional items. Trying to control the enemies such that I'm not actually spending too much stamina on each individually. You're the healer, so you do need to go down first. Whew! That was a bit spicy, but worked out in the end. As will that one. Grand. Oh, baby, this is a perfect room for trying to farm up a bunch of greed kills. Very, very happy with that. We can afford the most costly weapon here. It's not a bad weapon at all. It's poison attacks. It scales off of Constitution, as well as deals 20% extra to undamaged enemies. So if I use this to initiate a fight by pulling an enemy to me with its charged attack, that's quite good. And has some corruption removal. Sure. Let's do it. I used whips relatively recently. That doesn't mean that I can't use them again. And I could already see the world where I re-roll and then there's nothing good, and then I re-roll again and then there's nothing good, and then I re-roll again and then, uh-oh, I spent all my divine favors and I still haven't got a weapon that I actually want to upgrade. Big oops. Okay. One down. Make sure that I jump away for enough time to grant myself some stamina there. It's fine, I don't have to worry about them parrying me if they're too busy being dead. Grand. I love getting these rooms early. Farming up a bunch of greed kills. Yes, that Stinger Lash doesn't want to be upgraded too much, does it? But it will want to be upgraded now and also in the next room. I'll probably be able to afford the next upgrade in the next room. But for the moment, we learned last run that the incidence of seeing cursed relics, as well as the incidence of seeing cursed weapons, increases as a function of how much corruption and how many curses you have. Maximum stamina reduced, but we also get it back. That's a really bad one. Okay, we need to get rid of that as quickly as we can. But we saw that demonstrated last episode. So I guess the takeaway here is this is not all downside for us. It could be, but not necessarily. Yeah, that's what I wanted to have happen. Just trigger the chain reaction and get the heck out of dodge. Thank you. Let's go back down here for the crystal skull. Is that it? Yeah, we should be able to afford this upgrade still. Whew. Only just, though. It's a very early level 4 weapon. So I'm not sad about it at all. I'm not going to try and get Ket Yarm here. Ket Yarm Yarm. No. Just stay at the right distance. Smack him with the Scorpion Spear, honestly, here, probably. I would like to try and get the kill while keeping my greed kills. Yep, never mind. Immediately as I was saying that, I lost it. To be fair, though, I lost it because I was playing safe, and I would rather not take damage. Obviously, not losing the greed kills would have been more impactful than not taking damage, but taking damage would also lose the greed kill. But then also there's the extra thing, which is I don't necessarily expect in this fight without a ranged weapon, oh my god, without a ranged weapon to be able to keep the greed kills up consistently. Or rather, keep the timer up, at least without a golden hourglass. So the viability and likelihood of each of those is also being considered rather than just the impact. Okay, apparently you have to wait for them to fully apparate. Okay. I'm constantly leaving myself one stamina short of where I want to be. I'm not enjoying the experience of that, but We will be able to remove it in just a moment. Perfect. Definitely remove Deadly Obsession. Far worse for us. Evasive Knives. Ooh, 2 Divine Favor for turning that down. Automatic dodge during a charged attack. This is a main weapon throwing knife. Also scales with Perception, which is actually our lowest stat right now. What's this one? Incandescent Claws with just 10% base damage extra. I'm taking that. I'm taking the Divine Favors. This might be the Claws getting an upgrade here. But it's definitely the upgrade room first. I love it when I'm confidently doing enough damage to kind of just be like, hup. I don't care that there's a healer on board. I will out-damage you. Up. I'm going to try and cut us down to just the buffed one on the field. Make them far easier to deal with. No! Wow. I saw that that was coming as well, but I just didn't have the stamina to get out of it. Which, that's not me complaining about the game. That's me, like, I should have left myself with the stamina to get out of that, that is. Okay, well. Ooh, Scorpion Spear does actually get a pretty good modifier there. I think I'm still going to be going for the claw, though. Easier and faster to work into combos. Especially considering the whip is my main focus right now. Well, good crit, I guess. Chromatic Knives. Scales with Dex. I'm already doing 2 different types of damage. Poison and fire. Oh, God. You stay there and then never attack again. There goes my Greek kill bonus, as well as my dex for this room. And then there's a destroy room over there. I can't even access it. Oh, God. Always forget that that has the possibility of being one of those rooms. Hey! Excuse me? I just finished that roll. How did you... Oh! Oh my God. You know what it is? I'm used to their attack timing in non-hard dungeons. And when they are spawned, they are elites. So they attack faster. That's why I keep thinking, oh yeah, I rolled out of the way of that. And then getting a rude surprise a couple moments later when it turns out I definitely hadn't. This is causing pretty big problems because I can't get... Oh, gosh. Plug that back in. Is it gonna work? Let me continue playing, please. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna cause pretty huge... Oh my God, dodging and dodgeability. The perfect dodges are gone. No. That is going to cause us quite large problems. Oh my god, I already destroyed the enemy that I needed to open the other one. Actually, no, I can get a vermin to open it next for me. Hang on. Okay. Hit you. It's fine. I just need one of them to come up here. Blowing down that door for us, and then I'll finish you over. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's get back to the original, the thing I was trying to say prior, which is, because I'm not used to the elite enemies in here, their faster attack patterns, I'm losing a lot of my greed kills, which is preventing me from actually getting the value on these early floors that I use to then set up my viability for the rest of the entire run. It's really taken a toll on us, as you, I think, can see demonstrated very effectively over the course of last episode and this one. But at least now I've identified, hey, those vermin are doing you dirty. They're doing you a disservice. Perhaps you need to think, full stop, but also perhaps you need to think about that more carefully when you encounter that enemy. The specifically elite plague bringers. Good. I'm happy with that learning. I'm happy with that takeaway. Okay. Yep, lost my greed kills there because I wanted to roll out of the way in time. Oh well. 10% of critical damage also heals you. You know what? I have to take that. It's all the anti-attrition a run typically needs. Unfortunately, God, I'm all caked up on curses, aren't I? I think I'm just gonna have to go challenge, or challenge question mark challenge. Just try and build up some money. Because I haven't been buying anything early on, because I hadn't been getting the greed kill bonuses, I haven't been getting perception, and because I'm not getting perception or greed kill bonuses, I can't afford to buy anything. It's like, it perfectly demonstrates the value of my previous game plan style. Okay, that enemy didn't even show as jumping at all at any point. What was I supposed to do to counter that one? It wasn't on screen. Alright. Think of the money. I've also not really been finding any chests because I'm not going to many question mark rooms. Gold rooms. Oh my god, really? I can't afford to use more corruption. I just have to heal in different ways. What's the opposite of snowballing? Like, what if, like, the metaphor for this run would be a big snowball starts at the top of a hill, and as it rolls down the hill, this snowy hill, of course, instead of, you know, continuing to ball up and snowball, so to speak, it unfurls like a red carpet at a Hollywood event. Until there's none left. Or rather, it is left, but it's distributed across the entire slope. No vermin! Alright. We have to remove the perfect dodging window once as well. So hang on. Let's look at... how do I... Wait, it's that... Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. Wave of Darkness, I don't mind. Dark Swiftness, kind of annoying. Dark Trap Chests, good and bad. We will definitely still be trying to parry in this fight. That's key. To learn and to be able to do consistently. This is sad as heck. I'm parrying! I'm parrying! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this might be a 2-run episode right here. I parried that, but I actually just ended up on the opposite side of the enemy, so it didn't matter. Okay, never mind. Alright. Come on, controller. What's up, bud? You okay? You having a bad day, bud? Yikes. Not my best run of all time, but at least we have a couple clarified learnings away from it. Plus 30% damage against poisoned and burning enemies on a ceremonial dagger. If I could actually get Dex, maybe that ceremonial dagger would be good. Is this an Alchemist's Firestick? It is, and offhand combos deal critical damage on it. Well, baby, you know that's what we're about to do. I'm probably not going to buy a weapon here. I'll look at him. Sure. Exceedingly unlikely to buy any. Rude. At least that's not going to stop our green kill bonus, because it happened before we killed anyone, but also, like, just rude. Just trying to get as many kills as I can with the offhand combo here for the sake of the Alchemist Firestick's money. Can you please stop attacking every millisecond, please? Just for a couple. Just think it'd be fun. For a change of pace, if nothing else. Alright, there we go. No point of Dex for me, unfortunately. No, money. I need to be able to make money. Money's hard for us. Do I want a Titan Slayer? Criticals against elites, champions, and bosses, but it's a heavy weapon, which is even slower than base weapon sets. And what did we learn last run? Obviously, Titan Slayer you want to mainly use against elites. What did we learn last run? We learned that I need not be slower against elites. In fact, I need to be faster. Situations where I think I might have had time for a Titan Slayer are going to be far fewer and further between than they typically might otherwise be for me. Yeah. Just gonna tag you to open the fight. As well as keep my Greek kill bonus. It's 50 from the gold of that. Nothing down in any corner. Really? This room feels bereft. Feels too bereft. Maybe they're giving us a little bit of an easier dungeon because they know, you know, the stats of the last run. I am so glad that I managed to roll back out of it. I was trying to roll downwards. I don't know. I ended up going forwards. That's the opposite of what I want. I do like it, but not sure that's the one we take. Perfect. Dodges restore not sustain. Okay. Yep. Definitely okay with that. Need to consider how much dex I'm spending, how much corruption I'm spending, but definitely okay with that. Don't be too bad. Torch of Sorrow, that's okay. This is also not a haven, so we're doubly okay. You are... I was certain I was out of range on that. Absolutely certain. Came from not just downtown, but a couple blocks over. I undermined my own joke. It was gonna be a couple. Not just from downtown, but a couple cities over. Cities, Raps, that's different to blocks. God, I don't even want to upgrade these weapons. Just gonna upgrade the Mechana for damage. I'm probably gonna end up replacing this afterwards anyway. You are kidding me. It's an upgrade room into an upgrade room. Well, I guess I'm upgrading it for damage again. It's going to be a really good boss killer. In fact, it's going to be an incredible elite killer. Can you please stop, like, speeding your way into iframes? Like, I'm supposed to be the only one with iframes here, please. Hoppa! Nice try. We're in a weird position where I'm so mad. The serpents have so many iframes. Usually it doesn't matter if I'm getting all up and close and with a weapon, but if I need to finish you off with a specific one, it's like it's a pistol. It's specific shots. Plus 20% base damage of your secondary weapon's a sword. It is. Okay. Your main weapon's a sword, rather. Gosh, maybe I just upgrade these two weapons. That's what we do. We're not making money from anything except for the greed kills. Not greed kills. Not greed kills, specifically, rather. We're making it from the Alchemist Firestick. That's how we're going to be going, I guess. And they get a 10% to blood offering cost. Sure. That feels like the kind of thing I occasionally need. It's not something I want, but it does definitely feel like something I need. No, I just realized this is a path out. Just doubling back as quickly as I could. Because I was going to be led in here anyway, wasn't I? Yep, the other path would have led me in here, but I would have had a room prior, so I would have had more opportunities to get more money. Dang. And again. Whew. Alchemist Firestick, I can crunch that one, having already got a better myself. Plus 20% damage claws. Sure, we can actually crunch that too. Gonna have to go for attributes because we have none. Dex and perception, please. I'm not really actively tracking how much money I'm getting specifically from the Alchemist Firestick. If it turns out to be like a pitiful amount, then maybe everything I'm doing in this run is just not really worthwhile at all. Yeah, I'm not letting you go away. Give me the all iframe, hooray. I'm not, no. No, thank you. That's what I do to you, not what you do to me. Got it. We're taking the Storm's Point here because I have been impressed by lightning recently on uses. I am so mad. I didn't think I'd set that off. So I thought rolling towards it would be fine. Apparently, it won't be. At least we have good money this time. We're gonna have to play pretty aggressive here. Get up all close and personal. Roots have increased speed and accuracy. Okay, so I actually do have to worry about those now. Is that gonna be the thing yeah, actually that will be the thing I remove then. Okay, I just didn't think they were going to blow up, and I didn't think I needed to roll. And I thought if I did roll, I might have ended up rolling into the path of one of the skulls that was about to be summoned, and therefore I was going to regret it. But no, I regretted not doing it. And there, I thought I was definitely going to be able to break the skull with my sword. My sword seems to be swinging over the skulls without actually hitting them at all. That's a unique way for those to interact, I'll say. That was really bad on my part. I don't know why I chose to roll forward there. I guess kind of being shell-shocked on the previous ones. God, I have a lot of work to do on the Serpent Temple, apparently. I thought my Serpent Temple and my Jaguar Temple were much closer together. Evidently, this is fiction. Oh my god. That's just getting tilted in the fight. That's what that is. Standing too close and thinking, oh, it's fine. I'm just going to get the final hit here. No, you aren't. They're going to hit you more. God. I need the extra damage against elites in the next area. I just do. I just do. Alright, How slowly are we going to kill things now? Oh my god. I gotta say, I also do not like the skull enemy. At all. Never have. I'm not, like, dunking on its design. I'm saying I don't play well against it, and as a result, I have negative engagements. You are kidding me, right? Thank heck I have that extra damage against elite champions and bosses. I'm glad to finally have an Alchemist Firestick run where it has offhand crit, but like, I feel like I'd be in a better financial position if I just kept my greed kills going. All right. Let's skedaddle out of that one. We're increasingly requiring AoE. And I don't want AoE where I have to be in the middle of it, because if I got to be in the middle of the AoE, then I'm taking damage, baby. To the elites. Right, of course I can't light that on fire. Oh my god, this doesn't even do damage! No! Oh my god, I've worked so hard to get the actual kill there. And then you just stay in that poison pool that I can't actually eat you in. I guess I could just go for individual shots of the old Alchemist. Okay, I definitely should have stopped that then. Oh, there you go, the green kills. Ooh. What do you go for us? 8% max health. That's not nothing. Deeply necessary right now. Also, that is a new secret that I had not previously explored, so I've got that to pack away in the old repertoire for the future. Can you please, like... There we go. Okay, that worked out really well at the end. Huh! Nice try, thank you. Uh-oh. The second attack is so quick! I gotta be honest, I'm not sure now, I don't know how you would make a game like this more difficult, right? Let me get that out there to start with. I am not a game designer. However, I don't think the best solution for a hard mode is to completely invalidate the muscle memory that people have learned in the other mode. Because normal would, you know, it would tend to suggest, at least in my mind, that the skills you learn there are going to be tested, but still transferable. And while that's true for a lot of things here, for the enemies, specifically the elites, just having a faster attack pattern, nah, it ain't though. Especially because this is a game that is heavily based. Oh god, I probably should have taken HP there. Extremely heavily based around the sec. Around learning those kinds of muscle memories, right? Being a real-time action game. Out of all of the complaints that I've had so far in this episode, that is the only one that I actually think is like a salient point that I would want to take away. You know? Okay, that's not what I was hoping for, but I figured I was just standing in the middle. It was all gonna be okay. Oh my god, we got good stats. Can't blow that up for the absolute life of me, but the rest of it is good stats. That is to say, good stat relics. Good stats overall? Good stat relics? Yes. Nice try. One down. If nothing else, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the old offhand combo from the pistol. Excuse me, that is poison down there. Yeah, the old offhand combo from the pistol. Gotta find things I can take away from each episode, because then even if I lose, guess what? I still learned. Okay. Uh-oh. Hup. Nope. Those attack faster. Remember Raps. It's fine. Just gonna lose the 3-kill bonus. It wasn't that high anyway. My god. I'm taking the perception there because I'm also going to pay for this. And I've got a Haven in the next room, so I want to heal back up all the way to full. I honestly wasn't expecting that I was going to be super happy to have the Haven on this path, but ultimately, when it's necessary, it's necessary. Now my main concern, because previously it was extraordinarily just with the fact that my HP was 1 hit from dead at the vast majority of the times there. But now that that is off of our plate, now that that is no longer something we need to exclusively be considering, oh my god. So glad the previous room was that. Now we need to think about our weapons, because our weapons are, how to put this politely, hot garbage. They're good for trying to get value. Definitely good for trying to get value. As for killing enemies, well, we have weapons, is the summary that I'll provide there. They are technically weapons. I really thought I was just going to be able to walk out of the way of that. Still just trying to save stamina when possible as a kind of like best practices deal. You don't seem faster or more accurate. Didn't even track my roll. I probably shouldn't test them by trying to walk around them, though. Hey. Nice tries. I can't believe that I saw that kill the enemy and rolled out at the same time. Barely got us. No, the other is just going to be far more effective against bosses, and everything except for bosses I'm trying to use the Alchemist Firestick anyhow. Health when enemy combat environment, no. Now you're alone and you are a elite, making you absolutely perfect fodder for the sacrificial machina there. And again, this is a big reason to keep it. Not just the boss, but we can choose the order in which we kill the enemies rather, in order to try and isolate specifically bad enemies. And then take them out a lot easier. Great. Tell you one thing, we have incredible damage. Oh, sorry, damage, gold. Oh, no, damage is the thing we don't have. We have incredible gold. We need to translate that into damage. There we go, that's what I meant. Found my way there in the end. You're gonna get parried. I tried. And will continue to. Except for there. Ah, again! I rolled across rather than behind. I promise I tried to roll behind. I don't know why I went across. Again! I'm pointing down! That time, there was nothing on my joystick except for down. I have no clue. I was paying attention that time. Okay. This is better. I don't know if the enemy died while they were weakened. I don't know if we have a chance for the boss drop here. I hope so. Oh my god, it looks like we did, actually. No? Oh, no. Okay. We didn't. I'll take 3 perception from that. -30 to the gold offering cost, and it has 6 constitution on it. Well, that comes along with the ride, definitely. Okay, now we just want to go shop, 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 shop. We would like to purchase all of the value, please. I think I'm now pretty locked into this being my weapon set, which, you know, against the boss, should be okay, I guess. Alchemist Firestick's offhand critting instantly gives us a lot of area control, which that fight demands of us. And then when we get the allies off of the field... One sec. Excuse me. Okay, I just had a giant stutter there that stopped me. Raps. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. I need to step away for a second. But then once we clear all the ads in that fight off of the field, it will be far, far easier for us to do a bunch of damage to the newly weakened boss. Our HP really took a significant hit there. As well as in the last boss fight. So I'm really hoping that one of these relics is going to be the crits heal you. I really hope it's a level 2 Eagle Eye. Huh. Got him. Whew. As much as I would like all of that perception, I think I need the 12% max HP. And the negative corruption there as well. I'm trying not to roll preemptively here, but... yep, because I might need the stamina at some point. Okay, we're all good. Whew. 3, 4, and then that'll slap you. Or not. Maybe it just won't do that. Guess it just wasn't feeling like it. Okay, get away with all my stam. So I'm just gonna go early up. Whew. Alright. Got him in the end. Took a bunch of damage doing so. Don't feel great about that. Full stop. Also on level 1 two-handed weapon. No. Crit damage. No. Gold on remove corruption. No. So level 1 two-handed weapon again. No. I could consider a Gleaming Sapphire, but I would want the top level. Serpent Skin Coat. We already have one of those. Temple's Heart. Restore 8% of max health when you pass through a door. That is the only anti-attrition I've seen so far. I do not want that to be how I get my anti-attrition. But God, I don't want killing the enemies by the environment to be the way we get it either. Plus one level 1 Cursed Weapons. I don't have that. Heal 18% of the gold armor amount. Honestly, that is going to be probably far better for us. Unfortunately, it does not apply to its own purchase. I could move through this challenge room without trying to do the challenge at all. Now, I've been made aware of this fact. However, how likely am I to get that relic? Gosh. I don't want to ignore it, but I think it's probably a good idea for me to just continue along the line. If I end up not being able to afford something, I'm gonna take issue with my previous stance there as to not doing that. Claws. Would remove 20% of the damage from my Alchemist Firestick. Also doesn't have the modifier against elite champions and bosses, which is the most important modifier on that weapon for me right now. Hey! That was a stunning move! Well, can't attack you first. Oh my god, they're all elites. No! 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 My run! Titan skulls. I'll see you in the next one. Due to the whole not having any greed kills there, but actually having a surplus of money, I'm pretty happy to say that the Alchemist Firestick slaps hard. Absolutely keen on that. Ooh, we got another opportunity for one in a little bit. Abnegation's there too with the Titan Slayer next to it. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Secondary weapons affixes are doubled, and your main weapons affixes are doubled. The affixes they have are negative 30% damage while in line and negative 50% damage against unhinged enemies. That's hilarious, and also awful, and also we're not going to take it. But, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Curse of the Dead Gods. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Just play this in the description down below with all my content on the game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.